Scots. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, stick around, watch this video. If you like this content, go ahead and subscribe. Help a sister out, help me to grow my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm going to be doing a dinner roll recipe today, and I just tailor it to fit my desires or how I like it. Dinner rolls, you can make it several different ways. With, I would say, about 1 3/4 cups warm milk. I'm using 1%. I'm adding it to my mixing bowl, and then I'm going to be adding some honey. So I'm going to be adding about 3 tablespoons of honey. We're proofing the mixture now, so we want to get the sugar and the yeast combined and get the mixture going before we add the other ingredients. So I'm adding 3 tablespoons of honey, and I have my yeast here. So I'm going to be adding I'm going to double the recipe. So I'm going to be adding, instead of 1 teaspoon, I'm going to be adding 2 teaspoons of yeast. I'm just trying to get out all the honey. Don't want to waste anything because everything is pricey. So we're adding 2 teaspoons of yeast. Okay, so I have the yeast here. So we're going to leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes for it to proof and get puffy, and then we get back to it and add the rest of the ingredients. It's proof now, and I'm going to start adding flour. I'm going to add some oil, salt, and I'm going to add in 4 cups of flour. So here we go. So I'm going to be adding just 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of 2 teaspoons of salt. 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Some recipe calls for eggs, but I don't like eggs in general. I don't like eggs in mine. Not messed up. So you can use egg if you want, but I'm just gonna add the flour. So I'm using all-purpose flour. I'm gonna be putting 4 cups in there. So this is 1. This is 2 cups. So I'm gonna give it a stir just to start, get the stuff incorporated in. So this is 2 cups of flour so far. And oh, I forgot, I'm gonna be putting in 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. That definitely will help, you know, make it more fluffier and light. So hold on a minute, don't move. So I'm just putting regular plain old white vinegar. 2 tablespoons. And I'm just going to continue adding my flour. So I put in 2 cups of flour already. So I'm gonna add my third cup of flour. Oops. Alrighty. So I'm adding in 3 cups of flour, and then I'm on to the 4th cup now. Okay, so this is 4 cups of flour. Might need a little bit more, but let's see. Let's mix this baby out, and then we'll see if we need any more flour. So I'm gonna just mix it around until it becomes tight, and the spoon can no longer mix it. We're gonna mix it out. So okay, I think I'm gonna put like a little bit more flour to it. A bit sticky. It's about 1/4 cup of flour. I'm gonna add a little bit more flour to it. Okay. So I'm gonna just throw it out on the countertop and finish. I'm gonna finish kneading it on the counter. So this is it right now. Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna knead it. It's sticky. You just add a little bit more flour to the counter to just, you know, be able to knead it. Get it to the consistency that you want. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna knead this for about 10-15 minutes until I get it to the consistency. Okay, so I've kneaded my dough until I get the consistency that I wanted. So I'm gonna be forming these into rolls, and I have my Pirate dish that is already oiled. So I'm just gonna be taking off pieces of it and just form it into like a ball, and I'm just gonna be putting it in. So I'm just gonna, just like a ball, you know. So I'm putting it there. You can put whatever size you want. I'm sure you could use this recipe and do like a bun as well. So I'm just forming it. Forming it into whatever size you like. I'll form them into these little rolls, and I'm going to be covering it and allowing it to rise for another 30 minutes, and I will get back to you. See that the dinner rolls, they have risen, or they have rise, and I feel satisfied where they are now. So I am going to be putting it in the oven. I'm going to be putting it at 350 for about 30 minutes, 35, depending, you know, because everybody oven is different, so you just have to work with your oven. So I'm going to be baking it, and when it's done I will show you the final product, so stay tuned, do not leave. Guys, this is the final outcome. As you can see, they have that light brown golden color and